Howdy. So I'm gonna be showing y'all my sketchbook that I've been working on for quite a while. You'll definitely see growth in my art. I like to do some stuff like crazy mellow that's less detailed and more focused on the vibe it gives off. But here is my sketchbook that I've been working on probably since 23rd. No, what's it called? 2021. Christmas is when I got it, so that's when I started filling it up. There we go. So this is the scrapbook. Well, not scrapbook, but sketchbook that I like to use. So this is the first drawing I ever did in it. It's probably my best drawing of Yato from Noragami. I love drawing him. Well, used to at the time anyway. I don't draw him that much anymore. Random, just testing out different colors and stuff. And an old picture that I did. It's horrible. I like this one though. I like the way I drew the face, and then the lines are thick, so it adds more to his face. I like that one. And then there's like a page and the brush. Really horrible flash drawing that I was doing. The face is ugly, but I do like the perspective on that one a lot. Here's Jack Sparrow. Drew this one in class senior year. Same thing with Davy Jones. I was on a Pirates of the Caribbean kick. Random on the OG guy that I drew. If you don't know, I'm into a ton of spiritual stuff, and I love to research myths, occult practices, stuff like that. I've always found it super fascinating. Character, I think that was a prototype for a comic I was drawing at the time. I lost a bunch of my comics. Sukuna, did not finish that one. Face and eye work, practice, whatever you want to call it. Perspective practice, absolutely horrible. A tree with a dragon. That tree I was trying to do a still life, but I was in public and it was my first time drawing in public, so it came out weird. So I drew the tree as best as I could. I tried to get that green lichen moss on it, but I don't know how to do that. And then I drew the little dragon, because I like dragons. Dragons make everything better. This one is one of my favorites in terms of perspective. It's an original character I came up with. All the characters I come up with a little world and a story, so in case I want to make a full-on comic with it. This one's probably very likely to get a comic made of. He's a vampire, and the story that I named for him is called Bloody Glutton. He only needs a certain amount of blood to live, and if he eats or drinks any more, it just powers him up, and he doesn't have to eat or drink that much. But he chooses to, so he can fight crime and eat people with his belly mouth. I love that freaking drawing so much. And there's Satan. He's going to be in the same series. His little hand got cut in half. Down to the middle. And that's why it's like that. I'm realizing all of my supernatural based stuff, when I think about just drawing them, I try and put them in the weirdest perspectives. And it always comes out really cool. This is a bestiary page that I came up with. It's just something called a grunch, like the Grunch Road or whatever myth from folk story from New Orleans. A group of circus performers that were abandoned by their circus after it went out of business, worshipped the devil, became twisted and mutated into monsters. So that's what he is. He's a grunch. And then they have their protector, which is the beast of Grunch Road, who's frickin' ox or whatever, alligator, boar, it's got turkey legs, Godzilla spikes just because, and catfish whiskers because you can't have anything set in Louisiana without some catfish. Catfish is yummy. Here's Lucifer. I came up with the idea that like Lucifer has daddy issues. So I just made him the average resident of Burlington, Vermont. I literally based him off a guy that I saw walking while I was there. And it's pretty faithful to how the guy looked. And it says, I'm called Lightbringer because it's 420 24/7 and he always got the light in it. There's the lighter. And there's his thing that I can't mention. Grimoria, another story character that I came up with. She's a Grim Reaper. That one's from Victorian era circus horror thing that's also got some time travel in it. I really liked the aesthetic I came up with for that series that I'm thinking about doing. That is a rough draft for the face for Demiurge, the ringmaster of the Cirque du Bat. Some sword swing stuff to practice fluidity and action. Oh god, I love this one. This is my Black Clover OC. He's from the Crimson Lions. I just made my character part of the family, the Vermilion. His name is just Fuego, meaning flame or hot, spicy, I think. Vermilion, and he's got explosion magic. That page didn't use. Practice drawing backgrounds and landscapes and stuff that's not characters. Not the best, but that's probably the best I've done in terms of that kind of stuff. Drawing character with personality more so than anything, trying to convey that through shape. And I don't like this one the most, but it's better than some of the others I've done. Random Dragon and Phoenix Dude. Why is that? Oh god, that got weird stuff. That was supposed to be Gintoki Sakata from Gintama, but messed up and drew him too close to the top. But I really do like the perspective and pose. It was during his fight with Takasugi where his sword broke that I got the inspiration for it. Fencing action pose for a lunge. Perspective drawing of the female form. It's just a girl that I was drawing. I wanted to do more with it, but the feet kept messing up. But that's definitely better practice for what I was doing. On the OG guy, perspective, drawing. I like to use foreshortening a lot if you couldn't tell. Oh, I gotta explain this one. This one is, I wanted to make like a Gintama type thing, but set in right before the War of 1812. The British are about to invade, and then the aliens come down, and the lizard people and mole people come up from the center of the earth and take over, and it's set in Boston. But Benjamin Franklin got de-aging serum from the aliens and muscle growth enhancers and stuff, and he also got the Peter Griffin chin. He looks like a Chad though, and that's his little demon buddy that he hangs out with that gives him advice on how to get the gilfs. If you didn't know, that's actually a historical fact that he was into the gilfs, like the G-milfs. This is just a fox spirit I drew. He's based on my familiar. Not gonna go into that. I don't want to start ruffling people's feathers with my spiritual beliefs. Oh yeah, this was for just practicing shape language. It's like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but I wanted to do it way more cartoony, and use it in a comic that I was going to use for Silent Manga Audition. I still might. There's like a beginning storyboard for that. Oh, this was from back a few months earlier this year. I was really big into God of High School's webtoon. I love drawing this one. Practicing and studying that manhwa to learn how to draw fights is a really good idea. The action in it is so well done. I love it. And there's Dae Han. He's my favorite character. I love him. Just trying to help his friend. Viper. This is, what's it called? This is a thumbnail for something I was making. It's the thing I was making is not in the actual sketchbook though. That was going to be perspective practice, then probably got zoned out and did something else. That's what I was doing. This is Metal Devil. Kind of a superhero concept that I came up with was having superheroes based on different genres of music. Well, this one's not Metal Devil. This one is hardcore punk. So he's got the rebellious stuff. So that's why he has the demon mask and stuff. And he's got his wing and his tail. I really liked that one. I go by the pen name Max Blood a lot. Because Maximum Blood sounds edgy. Oh, here's a character I came up with like as a kind of a Spider-Man mixed with Batman. His name is Steel Thread. There's another drawing of him coming up. He uses a rope dart as his main weapon, and he does kill people. He is an anti-hero. He's going to go in the same universe as the guy I just showed you before. There's Metal Devil. That was a thumbnail. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get demonetized if I explain why their names are Shaft and Head, but if you have a dirty mind, you'd probably get it from their shape. It was supposed to, like, it's a joke that I came up with. I was telling my friend, I made a series based on me and you, but we got linked together because you accidentally walked in on me on the bathroom, and now we have to break the curse put on us by Scrooty Toad, the evil demon that's shaped like what his name implies. My friend Coleman is, he used to have a bowl cut. He doesn't anymore, but it was just such an iconic look with his bowl cut and cowlick that I have to keep it. And anytime I draw something that has a bowl cut and a cowlick, it ends up reminding me of him. And then, of course, I had to make myself the tall, cool one because he's short and I'm tall. I'm like 6 foot something. Oh, I was doing some fashion drawings for the Victorian era one that I was telling you about with the circus and stuff. This one looks really good. I don't remember drawing this one. I remember starting some other stuff in a different sketchbook for fashion, but this looks really good. Especially with the way I liked the way I did the layers of the jacket and ruffled collar. I did a couple of pen sketches today of Steel Thread. That's what that was gonna be. And then I fixed it into this. I'm trying to do more sketches with permanent materials so that I don't feel like erasing and I can learn from what I did. I definitely changed his design a bit. He's still got the scarf, which you can't really see due to the way I colored it. But he's got the mandibles and the goggles and his hair's out. That is awesome. I forgot how good that one looked. I literally just did this one today, too. That's the last one in the sketchbook so far. I'll probably make more Crazy Mellow stuff, too. Hope y'all enjoyed this look into my sketchbook. I've definitely grown as an artist. Not in the ways that I definitely need to, aka backgrounds. But composition and actual drawing, yeah, they've gotten better. He's literally just Spider-Man and Batman mixed with Punisher, I guess. I like drawing edgy characters. I'll show you the sketchbook that's full of my middle school edgelord persona that I came up with in middle school, where I would literally say, I'm the Supreme Red Eye, vessel of the Dark God, and enemy of the Illuminati, while striking a pose and playing Infinite's theme from Sonic Forces. And like this was the pose was super cringy. It was this hand under my arm, under my elbow, and my elbow would be up like this, covering one eye, and be like, the power, it's surging. I was such a fucking weird kid. I was reading way too much Certain Magical Index at the time. Love those books to this day, though. Those are some really good books. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.